Children, today's movie, ooh, I know I say that movies are good, but usually they're not so hot. But this movie, as I will tell you later on in the film, what I think of it. It is Night of the Living Dead. Dead. There's a D on the end of that, but my great accent, I can't pronounce the D. I can't say dead, because it just doesn't work that way. Anyway, this movie stars a bunch of peoples that you don't know. But there's some really cool stuff in it. It scared the bejeebies out of me. Have you ever seen this film?
Of course.
It's a good one, isn't it? Did it scare the bejeebies out of you?
No.
You still have a bejeebie in you?
Yes.
Whoa. Well then, maybe you won't today, after we watch George Romero's Night of the Living Dead on Sir Graveson Show presents.
They ought to make the day the time changes, the first day of summer.
What?
Well, it's 8 o'clock and it's still light.
A lot of good the extra daylight does us. Now, we've still got a 3-hour drive back. We're not going to be home until after midnight.
Well, if it really bugged you, Johnny, you wouldn't do it.
You think I want to blow Sunday on a scene like this? You know, I figure we're either going to have to move Mother out here or move the grave into Pittsburgh.
She can't make a trip like this.
Oh, I don't know that she can. Is there any of that candy left?
No.
Look at this thing. We still remember. I don't. You know, I don't even remember what the man looks like.
Johnny, it takes you 5 minutes.
Yeah, 5 minutes to put the wreath on the grave and 6 hours to drive back and forth. Mother wants to remember, so we trot 200 miles into the country and she stays at home.
Well, we're here, John, all right?
Test. We're back on? Oh. Ladies and gentlemen, we're coming back on the air after an interruption due to technical problems.
There's nothing wrong with the radio. Must have been the station.
Which row is it in?
gotten up earlier.
Oh, look, I already lost an hour's sleep on the time change.
I think you complain just to hear yourself talk. There it is.
I wonder what happened to the one from last year. Each year we spend good money on these things. We come out here and the one from last year's gone.
Well, the flowers die, and the caretaker or somebody takes them away.
Yeah, a little spit and polish. You can clean this up. Sell it next year. Wonder how many times we bought the same one. Hey, come on, Barb. Church was this morning, huh? Hey, I mean praying's for church, huh? Come on.
I haven't seen you in church lately.
Well, there's not much sense in my going to church. Do you remember one time when we were small, we were out here? It was from right over there. I jumped out at you from behind the tree, and Grandpa got all excited, and he shook his fist at me, and he said, "Boy, you'll be damned to hell." Remember that? Right over there. Well, you used to really be scared here.
Johnny.
You're still afraid.
Stop it now. I mean it.
They're coming to get you, Barbara.
Stop it. You're ignorant.
They're coming for you, Barbara.
Stop it. You're acting like a child.
They're coming for you. Look, there comes one of them now.
He'll hear you.
Here he comes now. I'm getting out of here.
Johnny. Oh, no! No! Johnny! Help me!
Children, it's joke time. And I figured that since the movie that we are showing tonight, Night of the Living Dead, I would throw in a good dead joke. Zombie joke, something like that. What did they call it the night when all the dead trees came to life? I'll let you think about that when I'll come back later with the answer. Have you thought about the answer to the riddle that I gave you earlier? I sure hope so. I'll give it to you again. What did they call it the night when all the dead trees came to life? Night of the Living Dead trees. You kids are so simple. You don't get it. Don't spill your cereals. Fruit by the foot.
Don't worry about him. I can handle him. Probably be a lot more of them as soon as they find out about us. The truck is out of gas. This pump out here is locked. Is there a key? We can try to get out here if we can get some gas. Is there a key? I suppose you've tried this. Do you live here? Jesus. We've got to get out of here. We have to get to where there's some other people. Maybe we better take some food. I'll see if I can find some food.
What's happening?
How do you think it's happening?
What's happening?
Two of them. There are two of them out there. Have you seen any more around here? I can take care of those two.
I don't
I know you're afraid, but we have
I
to...
don't know! I don't know! What's happening?
They know we're in here now. Don't look at it.
What's this stuff? Some cereal. It's supposed to be good for you. I'm not gonna try it. Let's get Mikey. Yeah. He won't eat it. He hates everything. He likes it. Hey, Mikey.
Regular, cinnamon, and raisin life. Nutritious, delicious.
You always have a smile for me. How can you smile like that all the time? How many do you have done? Come on, honey, we gotta move.
Tom, are you sure about the phone?
The phone is dead out. All you get is a recorded message.
If I could only call the folks. They're going to be so worried about us.
Everything will be all right. As soon as we get to Willard, we'll call them. They might even be there.
I know. Tom? Are you sure we're doing the right thing, Tom?
What, about getting out of here?
Yeah.
Well, the television said that's the right thing to do. We've got to get to a rescue station.
I don't know.
Come on, honey, you're starting to sound like Mr. Cooper now.
But why do you have to go out there?
Look, I know how to handle that truck, and I can handle the pump. Ben doesn't know anything about that stuff.
Okay, toss him! Come on! Get in!
Hey kids, I hope you like this film today. Because normally I lie when I say that I like some of these movies, but this is Night of the Living Dead, and it's stars Mr. Cooper and Ben and Barbara and Tom and a couple of other people that I'm not remembering what their names is right now, but it's a scary one. I can remember when I was a wee vampire, and I thought I'd be really cool and stay up with my uncles and watch this movie. It scared the bejeebies out of me. Whatever a BaJeeby is, I don't have it anymore because it scared it out of me. I wouldn't walk down the hallway thinking that the little girl was eating my parents. Maybe we haven't gotten to that part yet, but you will see it. It'll scare the bejeebies out of you too. So, back to Night of the Living Death. Night of the Living Death. What? Huh?
Come on! This key won't work. Watch it. Watch the torch! Gotta get away from the pump! Hang on! Now, turn your cars and get out of the truck! Let's get out of here. Come on, come on.
My jacket's gone.
Hey kids, it's Cooking with Cecil. First of all, gotta make sure that Chevy gets really hot. They put enough gasoline on it to make it get really steamy. Cook them humans up real good. I like skin. Wish I had some now. Ha! Temperature's got to be up to about 1,200 degrees for them to cook all the way through and make them nice and tasty. Most of them have got springs and other interior pots from the truck. Maybe some old farmer's gloves, whatnot. I'm getting woozy just looking at them, cooking.
Back to the show.
Back to the show. Children, this is Cooking with Cecil.
Isn't it 3 o'clock yet?
There's supposed to be another broadcast at 3 o'clock.
10 minutes.
Oh, only 10 more minutes? We don't have very long to wait. We can leave. Well, we'd better leave soon. It's 10 minutes to 3.
You know anything about this area at all? I mean, is Willard the nearest town?
I don't know. We were just trying to get to a motel before dark.
You say those things turned your car over. You think we can get it back on its wheels and drive it? Where is it?
Seems like it was pretty far away. Seems like we ran.
Forget it. It's at least a mile.
Johnny has the keys.
You gonna carry that child a mile through that army of things out there?
I can carry the kid. What's wrong with her? How'd she get hurt?
One of those things grabbed her.
Bit her on the arm.
What's wrong?
Who knows what kind of disease those things carry? Is she conscious?
Barely.
She can't walk. She's too weak.
Well, one of us could try to get to the car.
You gonna turn it over by yourself?
You can't start the car. Johnny has the keys.
You have a car? Where? Where is it?
You won't be able to start it.
Yeah, I know. But where is it?
Good Lord.
Being monitored closely by scientists at all the radiation detection stations. At this hour, they report the level of the mysterious radiation continues to increase steadily. So long as this situation remains, government spokesmen warn that dead bodies will continue to be transformed into the flesh-eating ghouls. All persons who die during this crisis, from whatever cause, will come back to life to seek human victims unless their bodies are first disposed of by cremation.
Whoa, Sid.
Hey, Marvin.
Dude, you're like in black and white.
What? I am? Is that bad?
It's not good.
What?
You've got Romero syndrome.
Romero syndrome. Right. Okay, well, that right there explains why everybody I'm eating lately tastes like chocolate. Yeah.
Exactly, yeah, see? Sorry, you'll be okay.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
So long as the heavy rain...
Is the fuse box in the cellar?
I don't know. It is... Helen, get the cellar. Get the cellar now. Move!
No! Not Mr. Cooper! He was a nice dude! Not really. What was that? Did you hear some things? That was the sound, children, of someone spilling cereal. I thought it was pretty funny myself. Nothing quite like spilling your cereal, because the milk is all soupy and sugary from all of that fruity flavored fruit cereals that you kids eat now. Oh, by the way, I love the sugary cereals. Oh yeah, keeps us going.
Vince, Al. You want to get about 4 or 5 men and a couple dogs? There's a house over here behind those trees. We want to go check it out.
Right.
You go here, Bill.
Yeah, Chief, we're going to stay with it till we meet up with the National Guard.
Where'd you get the coffee?
One of the volunteers. You're doing all the work. You take it.
Thank you. We should be wrapped up here about 3 or 4 more hours. We'll probably get into Willard then. I guess you can go over there and meet the National Guard. Nick, you and the rest of these men want to come with me?
Well, Bill, I'm check in the office, see what's happening. All right, Steve. Tell them we're going to stay with it, and everything appears to be under control.
Down there by the barn. Okay. Some of these guys can follow the wagon down. I only need a few men to check out the house. Somebody had a cook out here, Vince.
Yeah, it sure looks like it, Cop.
Dead one. Get up here. Nick, Tony, Steve, you want to get out in that field and build me a bonfire? You, drag that out of here and throw it on the fire.
Nothing down here.
All right, go ahead down and give him a hand. Let's go check out the house.
There's something there. I heard a noise.
All right, Vince, hit him in the head, right between the eyes. Good shot. Okay, he's dead. Let's go get him. That's another one for the fire.
Directly out, over.
Keep those dogs back off of those things. Go more quickly. Light these torches over here. In the back, way in the back.
Oh, children. That movie always makes me sad. Night of the Living Dead. And poor Ben gets it in the end. That's such a poor thing. But I love that movie. Yes. George Romero, that was his big thing. He invented zombies, you know? And, well, anyway, it was kind of a stinker. By today's standards, I suppose. But hopefully all your kids, your hair is all standing up on end because you're so frightened that of what these things were doing, so eating people and all that sort of thing. You like that movie, huh? That was a great one. That was one of the good ones. Anyway, children, join us next week. Same time, same channel, right here in this casket. Well, no, you don't have to get in the casket with me. That'd be kind of creepy. But, next week's movie, ooh, it's a stinker. It's the biggest stinker as ever. It stars Buddy Hackett in some kind of a gang. I can't remember what it's. It's something to do with some kind of a skeleton, and it comes out of the closet, and ooh, that could be a joke in itself. But I won't tell you that one at all. I'll wait till next week. But anyway, children, don't go to bed and have nightmares about zombies and stuff like that eating your parents down the hallway. Although you can, because I did. So, Sir Graveson says, good night, good morning, see you some other time. Bye, bye, bye.
Okay, now run the credits for my show. Hi kids, and welcome to Cecil's. No, sorry. Hey kids, welcome to Cooking with Cecil. First of all, you gotta let the humans simmer inside the old Chevy truck there. Put some barbecue sauce on them and whatnot. Hey, I could use some skin. Got none, no? Ha ha ha! Oh yeah, basting good. Actually, they were covered with Bosco sauce and some other kind of stuff that most of the folks playing zombies ended up getting sick. Didn't like it. I like it. Well, that's Cooking with Cecil. How to cook up humans in an old Chevy truck. It's great. Tastes a little like gasoline, though. Don't seem to mind. Back to the movie. Beer, give me beer. No! Not Mr. Cooper. He was a righteous dude. I'm about to lose my way. Got more of a 5 head going on now. Don't have a 4 head. I didn't even know I wore a wig. Crazy stuff happening right here. Got that Larry Fine kind of look. No! Not Mr. Cooper. Not to be confused with Mr. Hooper. He was on some street down on Sesame Lane, something like that.
Hi. I just thought I'd call and say, hi.
That was real. I find it amazing that I got no lungs, no tongue, no nose, but yet I can still talk. Crazy stuff. Although, if you pan down, you can see there's a string attached to the bottom of my jaw, and there's some clown over here making me talk. I am not Boney Bob's dad. Oh yeah? You want to stare down? I can do it. I got your beat.